So yes, what up guys? Welcome back. Yes, my name is Luke and I'm joined by...
Yo, what up guys? It's Chris. But if you watch the channel, you already knew that.
So bro, I wanted to show you this. Tell me your opinion.
I've had a woman break up with me. And you know, in her monologue to me, her exit monologue, one of the things that she did mention was the overarching feeling that obviously then had subheadings to it, but the overarching thought to it was that she loved me, but she wasn't in love with me. And I've struggled over the years with the difference between the two. Somebody you love in a romantic sense versus somebody you're in love with. I've struggled with that in a romantic sense because it then goes to when people break up with you who were in love with you, they say, you'll love me, I'll love them forever. I'm just not in love with them anymore. So with that in mind, I've often wondered if I've murked up the waters of love in understanding the differences between the two, the academic perhaps even differences between the two, loving someone versus being in love with somebody as a matter of theological theory perhaps. What do you think?
She said, Andile, I love you, but I'm not in love with you.
Yeah, she's like, I love you, I really love you, but I'm not in love with you, and I'm not getting to a point where I'm in love with you. So she needs to go find the in love, because I'm not giving her the in, I'm just giving her the love.
Let me hold your hand when I say this to you. Come, give me your hand. Let me hold your hand when I say this to you. Andile, what she basically meant is that she sees you as her brother and not the man she wants to sleep with.
So yeah, brother is stating that he does not think he murked up the waters of love enough to understand. I don't know why he's being so philosophical about it. And
yeah, it's overly romanticized, isn't it? His version of it, like it's so
too many
complex.
words, word salads, and mystical. It's simple, bro. It's very simple. I think we had a conversation already.
We did have a conversation, and the sister pointed it out in the video as well. She's not attracted to you physically.
She's
sexually.
Sexually. She might have at one point, but for the most part, she just lost that interest.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Like we stated, most of us don't even know how to articulate or voice out or word what attracts us to the next person in terms of like romantical feelings.
Yeah, it's hard to actually say what it is.
Yeah,
right?
like I love this person, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I think what like makes us compatible with people is just the values, bro.
First and foremost.
And interest. I'm sure most people actually cannot be attracted to a person who carries a different religious view than them.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Even though that person might be the exact version of a person they fall in love with. But as a result of that person just carrying different religious belief, political belief, or just life philosophy.
Yeah. Those things, they're repellent. They put you off.
What attracts us to people, or what we call love, is just compatibility. That's how I say it.
Yeah, compatibility, and that is like multifaceted, right? Compatibility, like Luke said right now. Belief systems, religious beliefs, so many different things, right? So many of the unseen things, but then also you must speak about the seen things, right? Such as with Andile's case, right here.
Yeah.
Lack of sexual attraction.
Yeah, but you remember the unseen things, the intangible things.
Yeah, the intangible things, yeah.
Actually contribute much more to your attraction to the next person
than the tangible.
For
sure.
Because naturally, biologically, I want to produce with I'm sexually attracted to this woman because she has nice curves.
For sure.
Right? She has a beautiful face. You like ladies with...
You already know. If you've been watching the channel, you already know.
Already. So when you see that naturally, biologically, right, you are just sexually attracted to that person. And most people don't even know that. They'll just say, I love this woman. But no, you actually love them for their physicality first, right? But what will actually contribute to the longevity of your attraction and sexual attraction to them will actually be the intangible things.
Exactly.
And that's how it is. I think we just like to mystify love and like, ooh, it's out there. Oh my God, I love this person. But it's simple. It's just biology. I mean, without that, I don't know, we will not produce because
Yeah, we can't procreate.
we will not procreate, bro.
No.
We will not procreate because at the end of the day, nature wants to achieve what it wants to achieve, which is actually propagating the next generation. So
Exactly.
it needs us to reproduce.
Absolutely.
So
Babies don't fall out of the sky.
they don't, bro. They don't. I mean, I did tell you that mine's is very different. Like when I see a chick, of course, the body and everything plays a part. But in some instances, right? Even though this is not a fetish, do not take it for a fetish. It's not a fetish, guys. In some instances, I've been attracted to women because of their walk, their legs, the way the legs is just shaped.
I see.
Right? There's a particular way. I'll show you an example, but I don't know. I'm attracted to that.
It draws you.
Yeah, like your the back of your legs,
Yeah, like
back of your knees.
back of your knees. Yes, dude. Bro. For some reason, no, like a lot of us actually look at that without even thinking about it.
You think so?
Yeah. It just happens. Like it just happens.
I don't know. It's just some people look at the wrist.
Yeah.
Some dudes actually look at the wrist. I don't look at the wrist.
Collarbone.
You look at the collarbone. I think at one point I used to look at the collarbone, but no more really. But it is not the major thing. For me, there's always the back of the knees.
Okay.
And the leg shape and how the person walked. I told you there was a girl I liked and I dated because of that. She had a nice walk and the back of the knees was something else. And also another thing is laughter.
Oh, laughter.
Yeah.
What about laughter?
For me, there's a particular way in which a woman should a woman laughs that turns me like that.
Okay, what if it's let's say what laughter don't you like?
I don't know. That's a funny thing. That's a funny thing.
Whoa,
And
yeah, that's interesting.
As
bro.
I'm saying, naturally and biologically, to whom we are sexually attracted to, we have, to some extent, we have no control. We think we have, but we have no control. What we have control over is the intangible things. Right?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, that's
laughter.
true.
There's a particular laughter. I think I would need to show you, but that would be weird.
Yeah, that would be very
I
weird.
just
like,
got 10 on, bro.
TMI, dude. Wow, bro.
Exactly. So it will need to happen in a moment, then I'll know. Like,
No, I get you.
I mean, you can bring 1,000 or 100 girls here and the whole
one
laugh.
YouTuber
and I
versus
would not.
20 women.
Yeah, one
Laugh for
YouTuber,
me.
and I would not be turned on. There's just a particular laughter. Then I'll be like, shit,
That's the one.
shit,
That's the one.
yo, propagate. Let's propagate the next generation.
Yeah.
Let's procreate, girl.
Let's do the Lord's work.
Let's do the Lord's work. The thing is, bro, we just like to mystify the whole thing. And I think in his case, it's just maybe the girl just lost interest. Maybe on the basis of, no, not maybe. The girl actually lost interest on the basis of the intangible.
Yeah, probably as well.
Yeah, the intangible. And you know how people have expectations and how I think most people don't actually like hearing this. Like, love is conditional.
Oh yeah, people do not want to hear that at all. But there's so much truth in that.
What do you think of that?
No, the more I grow up, the more I understand that that's how it really is. Love is conditional. Look, especially if you're looking at it from, I wanted to say from a woman's perspective, but even from a man's perspective, I think we can make the same argument. I love you because it's not just randomly, spontaneously. You know, it's not what's the type of love that God has? Agape. Is that it? I don't know. Maybe
even God's love is conditional. I've
Even
always
that's
said that,
conditional.
but a lot of Christians actually disagree with me. But God's love is actually conditional.
educate the people.
Oh, God's love is very much conditional. For God so loved the world, right, that he gave his only begotten son. That's okay. That's love, right? But to participate in this love, there are certain requirements that you need to meet,
Yeah.
right? I love my neighbors, but for my neighbor to participate and be part of this love, they need to make certain requirements. If my neighbor keeps on dumping dirt
Yeah, like right in front of your porch.
right in, I hate my neighbor because there's one particular uncommunicated condition. Do not put dirt in front of my gate. It's the same with God, bro. A lot of people don't like hearing that. They think God is all loving. If God was all loving, right, then he should have actually removed the whole thing of going to hell. Why do you think
Yeah,
that is?
yeah. That condition would never have existed.
Yeah, I mean,
wouldn't it?
there's a condition. In order to participate in God's love or to enter His kingdom, you have to follow certain requirements.
Absolutely.
You need to believe in His Son.
There we go.
You need to be, yes, for the most part, it's always top tier. You need to believe in His Son. That's it. Accept Him. And the next thing is live in accordance to the principles that come with believing in His Son.
Absolutely.
Right? And what else? That's it.
Yeah. So if you fail to meet those conditions, no, you're not part of it. But then again, many people would argue, what about sustenance, like the world and everything? But that falls more in the realms of grace, does it not?
That's actually grace.
Yeah.
And not only that, I mean, there's principles. God follows principles as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, for God that follow principles, I do believe there's also principles to His love. That's it. So I'm sure they're gonna, no, but for nothing can separate us from the love of God, neither death. But remember, prior to that, you should read it properly.
Context, people.
So, yeah, a lot of people don't like to believe that, but love for me, as for me, bro, I think love is more principally, it's more principle than anything else. I don't know. I've never really been caught in the wishy-washy. Okay, I think I have, but it washed off. But for the most part, I was never really like that, because if you love me, then you should do this and this. Let's respect each other in this way. Let's keep boundaries in this way. Right? And yeah, that way you're not deluded. Because a lot of people, I think, that deluded.
Yeah, no. As for me, I've only, like, I learned, I had to unlearn and learn, right? Based on principles as well. But then again, many of the times it was just like unrequited love. I was basically in love solo. So it was just, weird and sad.
Imagine, bro, like, I mean, how can you, I mean, what does bro, but you, of course, you knocked out of that.
Yeah, no, long time.
So I guess that's it, guys. Love is not all mystical and everything. I think for him, you are so deluded. I think that's why we get caught off guard, because
he's living in a movie, bro. He really is. He sounds like every chick flick ever. And it's like, dude, no, you're a grown man. Snap out of it.
Yeah, love is principles. You follow principles. What does it say? What the scripture says? If you love God, you follow you obey.
Yeah, keep His commandments.
You keep His commandments. So that means there's principles there. I mean, it's principle. If I love God, I'll keep His commandments. If I don't love God, you'll see it in me breaking His commandments, which is a bit sad. That's controversial, but
heavy.
Yeah,
but it makes sense logically, doesn't it?
No, it does actually. Yeah. It does. So yes, gents, don't be caught on the offside. Yeah, please, let's be logical. Don't be moved by the sexual energy and the need to produce babies that you you forget. Okay, let me put this in conclusion. What do you call post-nut?
Oh yeah, post-nut clarity. Yeah,
post-nut clarity.
It's a thing, bro.
Do you realize that's how you get it, right?
Yeah.
I think that is indicative of the fact that what you refer to as love was never love, brother. It was just your nature.
You were just trying to
burps.
Yeah, you just wanted to bust a quick one.
That's it.
After it left you, you like, okay, cool.
Do I really love this person?
No.
But that's so crazy, though.
That's messed up.
But imagine finding out that already in a union.
Yeah, you already said vows.
Yeah.
You said I do before God and men. You can't turn back on your word now. They look at you like a piece of crap.
That's why ensure the person meets the intangible things.
Exactly.
Make sure that focus on the intangible. Like if the person does not meet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go. Don't be ruled by the whole. It's so crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But then many people might misinterpret you saying that as if she doesn't meet the intangibles, smash and buy. It's okay.
No. That's actually, I'm not giving incentives to that.
That's not what we're saying.
I'm actually not saying that. All I'm saying is ensure that you focus on the intangible. Like know that very for sure. Then okay, you are good to go.
Yeah.
It's not
Boys
safe
and
out
girls,
here. So
it ain't
guys,
safe.
let's focus on the right things. Yeah, let's focus on the right things, and I guess we'll be seeing you on the next one. Ciao.